All right, Aiden, it's November 5th, 3 p.m. Let's have a guitar lesson. Okay, my notes. Okay, so why don't you show me what you practiced this past week?
Oh, I got this. Ready? Oh, the pick.
Oh.
That's right. I mean,
Were you using a pick or not?
I was not. Okay, we'll just leave that there. Okay, so let's see. This is on the third. This is on the that. Boom. Okay, that's G.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it sounds nice. Yeah.
Thank you. Let me just move these two down one.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Oh, whoops. Two.
And so what chord is that there?
Oh, this is C2.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
1, 2,
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Right. So you're hesitating a little bit on your transitions,
Yeah.
mostly from. I think it was C to G.
I think that's doing better at the practice.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I can see a lot of improvement. Yeah, you've really shown a lot of improvement. There's still just a little bit of hesitation there.
Yeah. If I did it for like, I don't know, a few minutes, and then it got better where there was no hesitation. So.
Yeah. Great.
This is a different guitar.
Yeah, different guitar. You're sort of playing cold. That was great. I'm impressed. And did I have you do A minor and A minor 7?
Yes.
But
I looked it up online,
yeah,
and I could not understand what they were trying to tell me. There was like a bunch of circles on lines that I didn't understand, and I was like, okay, I don't know this. So I didn't know which one was E. I didn't know which one was low E, high E. I didn't know if that was like...
So in a guitar, in tablature, it goes lowest to highest. So when you're looking at it, it's like you're looking at it like this.
It looked a lot more confusing than what you wrote out for me.
It might have been.
It was like all of them looked really intense. And I'm like... It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... And then there was like 1, 2, 3 in the circles, and I was really confused. So I didn't practice that one, but
okay, that's fine.
Well, I should be able to do it really quick.
So A minor 7.
So
see if you remember that from past weeks.
Oh boy. Okay, so let's see. This is on the first fret.
Yeah, but right now you're trying to play an E major. Yeah, there we go. That's an A minor. Good. Great. Let's go in 3/4. So you'll change the chord every 3 beats. Right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Very good. Let's have you do a 3-chord progression. So why don't we go? I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. Let's do G, C, G, A minor 7. That's gonna be hard. G to A minor 7.
You want G, C, A minor 7, or just G, A minor 7?
Actually, I don't know if that's so smart.
You might want to
Mix that. We can do that at a later date. So I've taught you E minor. Right?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
E major. You also
Have you ever played it like that?
No.
So everything's the same except you're using different fingers. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I don't think you hit the top string there. There it is. So go to a G chord. Yeah. Now leave everything the same except move your middle finger over to the second fret of the D string. There it is. Yeah. Now strum that.
Whoa.
Yep.
Hold on, I buzzed something. There we go.
Yep. The B was a little buzzy. Go back to a G. Yeah. Good. And then back to it. It's an E minor 7. So let's have a little theory lesson. You can come over here to the keyboard. So let's start with,
Should we bring the vat?
he can hear us. So here's an A minor triad.
Okay.
When you play,
3 of a kind triad.
yeah, exactly. You can hear how that's the same. It's not exactly the same. There's different inversions, but it's the same chord. So in a scale, you have 7 steps. The scale is a ladder. So in A minor, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And an octave is 8 steps.
Yeah, and you start over counting at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you start over at 1.
After the 8th.
1 and 8 are the same thing.
Wait, so how
Yeah.
an octave 8 then?
Well, so
Oh, because there's... Okay, I see.
because it's the 8th step, but
Away
you
from it.
start over. Yeah. Yeah. So in a triad, you're playing the 1, you're playing the 3, and you're playing the 5. In a 7th chord, you add the 7th.
Okay.
Right? So that's why it's called A minor 7. Now there's a few different ways to play a 7th chord. So that's there.
Should I use the thumb?
Yeah, use your thumb. Now you're playing a B half diminished 7, actually. Yeah, that's a D minor 7.
Son of a nutcracker! Okay. I'm assuming
Isn't
this is
that-
a C minor 7.
That's actually a C major 7.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. So I don't want to get into all that theory today. Just what I want you to know is that when you have 7 at the end, it means you're adding some sort of 7th scale degree. It may be altered a little bit.
So what's C2?
Oh, okay. That's great. And I'll actually bring the computer over for this. Gotta log back on. So, what I've been calling C2 probably more accurately can be described as C add 9. So, here's a C major triad. Why don't you play up an octave higher? So, yeah, we won't worry about fingering right now or anything. This is just theory. This isn't technique. So, count with me. 1, 2. Well, we're just gonna go up the scale, not up the triad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, yeah. If you call this 8, this one is 9, right? 2 and 9 are the same thing, right? So,
How many keys are there on the keyboard? 52?
there's 88.
There's 88?
Mhm.
There's not 88.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can count when you're home.
Oh, I will count.
So, what a C add 9 is, I've been calling it a C2 for short. That's when you have a C major triad and you add the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a guitar the way that we've been voicing it, it sounds like this.
They're similar. I can see it.
That's the 9. So they're a little out of tune with each other. So that's what those numbers mean.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go back to. We should probably get back to the actual lesson plan that I wrote out. Did you get to practice your dexterity
I
exercise?
just did the simple one.
And what was it?
This one.
Okay. And did you go past that? Did you do other strings? Or did you move up the neck?
I did the first 2.
Okay.
And then this one's gone on the thing. Otherwise, I probably would have just gone all the way.
Yeah.
But it was taking me a really long time.
Uh-huh.
And with only, I didn't want to make the thing too long because,
Yeah, of
my
course.
fingers started to hurt. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll just, I wanted to practice multiple things.
Mhm.
So I spent a good amount of time switching them, I think. And the dexterity exercise took a little bit. I explained what you taught me about tuning.
Oh, you explained it to someone else?
I explained it to that.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
To Ballard.
Great.
A little bit, I think. How going higher is sharp and going down is flat.
Mm-hmm.
And you just try to make them as even as you can.
Yeah. So when it comes to music, there's sort of this paradox, and I'm kind of making this up right now, but so you need to have the practical skills, and you need to have the technical skills. Technical, that doesn't mean like, oh well, technically, it means technique.
Yeah, the basics.
Yeah, so technique is those dexterity exercises. Da, 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 da. You're never going to be in a performance setting where you need to go da 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 da.
I'm gonna start a song like that now.
Yeah,
Just because of that.
you'll find songs that incorporate that into the composition, but the point of technique is to give you the proficiency and the skills and just the strength and all that to be able to perform the practical stuff better. So I guess what's kind of more important is that you get the chords down, but you'll be able to do it a lot better if you have the technique to back it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know that they're important. I just wanted to be able to show
Mm-hmm.
a lot of what you showed me.
Yep, great. So in a perfect world, you're able to balance the two, and you're able to spend a lot of time perfecting both the chords and the technique. We're in school, we're busy people, so
Tests all the time.
yeah. So I'll just have you keep practicing
This is
that
A minor
exercise.
7, right?
That's a what?
This is A minor 7, right?
A minor 7. You're up a fret. If you go down a fret, then don't. And that's actually A minor.
Oh,
So if you
that's A minor 7.
Yeah. Yep. So I won't give you a new exercise. I'd rather you keep doing that one. Okay. Here's what I want to do next. I want to introduce the palm mute. When I found out about the palm mute, I was really excited. Let me teach you. It was a special moment for me. So the palm mute, palm as in palm of your hand, mute as in yeah. So you've probably done just muting the strings like this, where you just put your whole hand. Maybe you've done that before, just messing around. No, have you not?
No, I have.
Okay.
Well, here, let me. I mean, I can.
Why don't you show me?
I can.
Just
I can.
muting the strings.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Great.
Just kidding.
that's actually very common in rock music, like or stuff like that. Palm muting is something different. That's when you take this. It's not really your palm, but it's the side of your palm, and you sort of put it over the string at the end, and it mutes it, as opposed to or
It's kind of like a rich mute.
yeah. There's still pitch when you do this. You lose the pitch.
Yeah.
You lose the note. But when you right, hey Ryan, come on in.
I really did.
Okay.
I hope I did good.
Get out of here, Ryan. No way.
Dude, Ryan's awesome. Don't think
Yeah, he's awesome, but he's distracting us right now. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to just practice putting your palm right there. At first, you might really need to look at it. Eventually, you'll just.
Oh, I'm
go to sleep
100% sure I'll need to.
Oh, which way does this go?
Just like that.
Hold the pick too.
Pick.
Well, okay. So have your hand more vertical, right? Because you want to be blocking off about the same part of the string for all 6 strings. You have your hand sort of diagonal.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
My wrist. Oh boy. I have really bad flexibility in my wrist because I've had cysts and.
Wrist cysts.
Oh yeah.
Wrist
Ganglion cysts. It's.
Did you inherit those from your sisters? Wrist sisters.
Oh boy. Okay.
I don't mean to mock your medical condition.
Yeah, just just totally tearing me apart right now.
So just try the E string, the low E string. Just chug chug. That sounds pretty good. Try moving your palm back a little bit. Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm not over the middle then, though.
That's fine. That's fine. The reason why that's fine is that you want to be in the middle of the hole for more volume, essentially, and that's not really the purpose of palm muting.
Okay.
So you're compromising something that it doesn't matter if you compromise it.
Okay.
So try the A string now. Just that alone. Okay, that sounds good. Now,
Oh boy, I'm not really neat.
yeah, you're not. That sounds pretty good though. And the truth is, you'll rarely be muting the 3 highest strings.
Well, that's a relief.
Yeah, it's mostly for power chords. Instead of, I'm just making that up.
I like both of them.
You like Foo Fighters?
I do.
So you know. They have an album coming out
Yeah, they do.
in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't I teach you that riff? So
Do it.
I haven't taught you power chords yet, have I?
No.
So what a power chord is, you have the root. Do you prefer root or root? Root. Which do you prefer?
Root.
To pronounce root. Okay.
Okay, but I don't know what a root is.
Let me teach you what the root is.
Okay.
So the root is the 1. So if you're playing a G chord, G is the 1, G is the root.
Why?
Why? Well, if you think of a root of a tree, it's at the bottom.
Like it's the base of it.
Yeah, it's the base.
But how do you tell what's the base of it?
What do you mean?
Like, why does that make it the base? Because I mean, you also have the E, the low E, the
Okay.
high E, the B.
That's a great question. So if you're playing a G major chord,
Mhm.
like that's the name of the chord, a G major chord.
Well, of course,
A G
the
is
root.
the root. If you're playing a C major chord, the root is C.
But what makes it that way?
What makes it that way?
Is like the sound more prominent?
Um,
Is like does it more, you know, accentuate the sound of the C or the E or the G or the B or the D or the A or the...
I'm not sure how to answer that.
Okay.
I'm going to move on and hope that a better explanation comes to me. I don't even need to teach you this. You're playing a 1 and you're playing the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't worry about that. You just need 2 fingers. Put your
Second fret,
third fret.
third fret,
Yeah,
and
there
then
you go.
fifth fret like this.
Yeah, but the A string. Yeah, there you go. Now try strumming just those 2 strings with the pick. Or with your thumb, whatever you want.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Got it. Nailed it. Just those two.
Yeah, just those 2.
Like at the same time or individually?
So, move that one up a bit. There you go.
I need to work on my hand flexibility.
Mm-hmm. That's how the technique will come in handy.
Oh boy, that was still not very good.
Yeah, that's great. There it is. Try palm muting it now.
Oh.
So now we're introducing 2 hands. Before you were only having to do 1 hand. Good. So the rhythm is bum 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 bum. Yeah. All my life I was thinking for something that never comes to release your down.
Why am I buzzing a little bit?
So your ring finger's sort of on the fret line there.
It was actually the ironically it was the other one. There we go. Is it that one?
Now the great thing about power chords is you can just slide them up and down the neck. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So try going up to
That is crazy.
try going up to 7. Put your index finger on 7. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
And try-
this is much nicer. They're
Yeah,
not so far apart.
They're not. Yeah, exactly. So one of your strings isn't coming through. Try playing them separately. Yeah, and try the next. Good. That difference in sound might be because of your palm. Now play them together. Cool. And that's all of rock music. That is literally
And
all you need
literally,
to know
all I need
about
to do
how-
is just gain more strength there then.
Yep.
Because that's like crazy,
Mhm.
crazy
Mhm.
difficult right now.
So work hard, rest it, go back, do it some more. Other cool thing about power chords is for most of the strings, I mean, try doing that, but go to the A string. Have your index finger be on. Yeah. Now try that. Yep. Now you're not hitting the D string every time there you go.
I'm not good with the pick. Nope, okay. I
Yeah,
just really
see,
need
palm muting is so
to... Yeah, the palm muting,
quiet.
you can't really...
Great.
Was that better?
That is. You learn pretty quickly. All right. Well, Aiden, it's about that time.
Okay.
Before we finish, oh, never mind. I was gonna go somewhere else. I don't want to. Do you have any questions for me before we wrap it up?
What makes it the root?
What makes it the root? I don't know how to say that other than it just is. That's good. Oh, you're learning to bend the string.
I
Yeah.
watched Matt do it.
Okay.
I didn't actually learn it.
So you have to be careful with bending the string.
Why is that?
So, well, just a lesser guitar, one that isn't that good, will go out of tune when you do that. I mean, Leslie couldn't handle it. This one I'm not sure about.
Oh, how does it
But-
sound?
Well, I don't know because just played one. Oh,
There we go, I played 6. I had to count the strings, make sure they were indeed 6.
there are
6.
6 strings. Yeah.
E,
For a long
A,
time, I thought it was 5.
D, G, B, E.
E A D G B. Very good. Very good. Well, that's all for today. Unless you have any further questions.
Nope. This is about
Alright,
30 minutes.
Thanks.
Alright.
Thanks, Dr. Ballard. If you end up watching this whole thing, I doubt